Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday I had already explained you the meaning of self-esteem. When you have a good opinion of your own character and your own abilities, that's what self-esteem is. Some people have lower self-esteem due to a lot of reasons. When people do not respect themselves, when people do not understand themselves, when people do not know what are their abilities, then those people can have lower self esteem. We should always try to develop our self esteem in order to be happy, in order to be satisfied, and also in order to become successful in life. Because if I am not happy, if I am not satisfied, how will I be able to take correct decisions or right decisions? Okay, so that is why self esteem plays a very important role in our life. So we should know about ourselves, we should observe ourselves, we should know about ourselves, and we should accept ourselves, respect ourselves, so that we can be confident and so that we can understand what we actually want to do in our life. So that's what self esteem is, and self esteem is a very important part of our life. How to develop self esteem? If you have lower self esteem, if you are not confident, if you are not a confident person, if you underestimate yourself, or if you do not know what are your abilities, and if you do not feel good about yourself, then you need to learn to develop self esteem. Okay, and it's a continuous process. Yesterday also I had told you it's a continuous process. You need to keep on motivating yourself, you need to keep on observing yourself, then only you will be able to understand yourself. Because we are human beings, we keep on changing. if we stop if we stop observing ourselves, if we stop to evaluate ourselves, if we stop to listen to our inner voice, then we will not be able to understand the changes or understand what do we actually desire, what do we actually want. So it's a continuous process. People who have lower self-esteem should learn how to develop self-esteem, and people who already feel good about themselves, people who already believe in their own abilities and know their limitations, respect themselves, they should also continue to do it in order to be happy, in order to remain happy, in order to accept the changes, in order to move forward in a systematic manner, in a proper manner. Okay, so I had explained 2 points: identifying your self esteem and improving your self care in the last class. I hope these 2 points are clear to you all. Identifying your self esteem will help you to know about yourself, will help you to understand yourself. Then, improving your self care. When you take care of yourself, when you think more about yourself, and when you think of yourself, and when you try to take care of yourself, this particular process will also help you to develop your self esteem. Okay, when you take care of yourself, you will eventually feel good about yourself. So it's our duty to take care of ourselves. So we must take care of ourselves in order to develop self esteem. I had explained a few points related to this, related to how to improve your self care in the last class. I will explain the rest of the points today. So yesterday I had discussed list your positive attributes. So you must know what is there in yourself that is positive. You must know about the positive qualities. You must know about your positive side, which will help you to love yourself, which will help you to become confident. Then keep a positivity journal. You can maintain a journal which will help you to again motivate yourself, okay, which will help you to motivate yourself. And plan your day and decide what do you want to do every day. Okay, next point is use your journal for goal setting. The journal must be also used for goal setting. When you plan and write it down, okay, you can also set your goals, which will help you. Your journal will help you to set your goals. You will try, you will be able to understand yourself in a better way when you write it down, when you try to figure out what you actually want to do in life. So when you write down your goals, you will be very focused. You will be very focused and you will be able to do you'll be able to try to achieve your goals and will be able to figure out the path to reach your destination, which is again a part of self-care, because you are learning to set goals for yourself. You are learning to understand how to achieve your goals. Okay, next point is forgive yourself for being imperfect. We are human beings and we are all imperfect. Okay, we are human beings and we are imperfect. Remember this thing. You must understand that we have certain strengths and we also have weaknesses. As I have already told in the last class, that we have a positive side as well as a dark side. So embrace your dark side as well. Embrace your weaknesses as well. Okay? So that you can accept yourself. Understand that you are imperfect. Understand that there are certain things which you can consider it as your weakness. We are human beings, we are not God. We don't know everything. We don't have the knowledge of everything. Yes, we should want, always want to learn new things. We should always try to learn new skills. We should always try to gain knowledge. And learning is a continuous process. So we should never stop learning. We should always try to learn new things every day. But that does not mean that we will have all the knowledge of the world. All the knowledge of the world, we will know everything. Okay, so if you have certain weaknesses, accept it, embrace it. Yes, of course, you can try to overcome that weakness. You can try to get rid of that particular problem, but do not be depressed or frustrated. Okay, suppose you are an introvert, okay, and that should not make you frustrated. That should not make you angry. That should not make you hate yourself. Okay, you must accept all your flaws. If you accept all your flaws, then only you'll be able to accept yourself and you'll be able to stay happy and contented. Okay, so do not just blame yourself. Try to forgive yourself. Even if you have made some mistake, try to rectify it. Try to forgive yourself. Even if you have certain weaknesses, you can overcome it. You can learn it. If you do not have certain skill, you can learn it, isn't it? But do not just blame yourself. Okay, try to accept yourself in every possible way. Okay. The next point is seek counseling. So if required, you can seek counseling. You can take the help of some other person, some other individual, to figure out the correct path. Okay. Now counseling does not only mean that you have to suffer from depression, anxiety. Okay, you can take career counseling, you can take academic counseling. Okay. So if you are not able to find out your path, okay, if you are confused, then you can take the help of some other individual. But I will suggest you to first of all understand yourself, first of all understand, know yourself, which will definitely help you to figure out the path, and understand what do you want in life. And you might not need counseling if you already know yourself properly, if you already understand yourself properly. But if you need certain help, you can definitely seek counseling. You can take that help from others. Now you sometimes you can go to a professional counselor. You can go to a professional counselor, you can approach a counselor. But sometimes you can also go to your friend, go to your parents, and just tell them what are you feeling, and they will also sometimes be able to help you. Okay, so there are a different ways to seek counseling. Okay, there are a different ways to seek counseling. You can go to your parents in order to discuss something, in order to understand something in a better way. You can have a conversation with your friends, with your siblings. You can have a conversation with somebody who is a professional. Okay, so if necessary, then of course yes, you can seek help. Okay, which will help you to get rid of the problems, which will help you to figure out the right path, and which will help you to love yourself, which will help you to respect yourself. If you are not being able to love yourself or respect yourself, even if you are trying to do so, then you can take the help of somebody, of some other individual, of a professional. And of course that will be helpful to you, and you'll be able to love yourself, respect yourself, understand yourself, and eventually you'll be able to develop your self-esteem. The next point is participate in charitable work. So you can definitely try to help others as well, which will again make you happy. Helping others is a kind of satisfaction. Okay, it's a kind of satisfaction. So you can try to help others, which will eventually bring happiness and contentment to your life. Okay, these are some of the ways. It's not necessary that you have to follow each and everything, and there are certain other ways also. Like self-care does not only mean that you have to do charity or you have to seek counseling. There are a lot of other things as well, which comes under the category of self care. So you can exercise. Exercise is also a kind of a self care. You can exercise in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You can eat good, which will eventually help you to maintain good health. Okay, so these are also some of the ways which can be considered under the category of self-care, and there are various other categories as well. Okay, so you can pamper yourself, you can love yourself whenever you want, but take care of yourself. However you do it, it's totally up to you, but take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health. Okay, which will help you to be happy in your life, which will definitely help you to be a confident person, to develop your self-esteem, to develop your confidence. So this is how you can take care of yourself. I'm sure is it clear, students? Identifying your self-esteem and improving your self-care. Are these 2 points clear to you all? Or Is there any kind of doubt? Any
Clear,
doubt,
ma'am. Clear,
students?
ma'am. Clear,
Okay,
ma'am.
if you do not understand something, do let me know. Okay. The next
Okay, ma'am.
point is adopting a more positive lifestyle. Okay. Now, this is another very important part of a human's life. Try to adopt a positive lifestyle. Okay, how will you be able to adopt a positive lifestyle? Let us see. Set aside time for self care. So, I have already mentioned you need to take care of yourself in order to develop your self esteem, in order to be a confident person, in order to be a happy person. Now, for that, you have to set some time. You have to keep some time for yourself, for self care, okay, which will help you to rejuvenate. Okay, if you do not get time to take care of yourself, how will you be able to improve your self care? How will you be able to take care of yourself? So, plan it in a that plan each and every task in that manner so that you also get some time to take care of yourself. You also get some time to make yourself happy or to do something that makes you happy. Okay, so you need some time every day. It should not be like once in a month. Every day you need some time for yourself. Okay, every day you must at least keep half an hour for yourself, and in that half an hour you can take care of yourself. You can do something that you actually love, which will help you to boost up your energy. Okay, next is surround yourself with positive people. Okay, now another very important thing is you must be around people. You must have people who are positive. If you have people around you who are very negative, okay, you will not be able to you'll not be able to take things in a positive manner. So try to have contact with people who are positive. Try to stay with people who are positive, okay, who have good things to say, who wants to talk about good things rather than negative things, rather than complaining. The ones who appreciate life, the ones who appreciate everything around them, try to stay around them, because that will help you to stay positive. When you stay in a negative environment, when you stay with people who are very negative, you will also eventually somewhere become negative. You will also somewhere be affected. So your surrounding also matters a lot. So try to stay with people who are positive. Try to stay in a positive environment, which will help you to become positive, which will help you to see life in a positive manner. The next point is eat a healthy diet. So adopting a more positive lifestyle, how will you be able to do so? By eating healthy. Okay, by eating healthy you will be able to stay happy. Why? Because by eating healthy you will be physically healthy. It does not mean that you have to leave junk and everything. Yes, of course, sometimes you can go and have your favorite food, and all our favorite food are junk, isn't it? Junk food. So you can have that particular food sometimes, but not on a regular basis. If you're having junk on a regular basis, your health will be affected, and once your health is affected, your whole life is affected. I mean, when your health is not good, you don't feel good, you don't feel good about yourself, you don't feel good about your surrounding. So that is why health is wealth, isn't it? So if you are healthy, you will feel good, you will feel positive. So eat healthy, which will help you to stay positive, which will help you to be confident. Exercise more. Now exercise is also a part of a healthy lifestyle. Now you don't have to hit the gym. Some of you, I'm sure, go to the gym, and some of you don't, isn't it? Now the people who do not go to the gym, I am not asking each and every individual to hit the gym, to go to the gym in order to adopt a positive lifestyle. No, you can do any kind of exercise, even walking, half an hour of walking, 15 minutes of yoga, 20 minutes of skipping is also something. These are also the kind of exercises which will help you to stay fit. Okay, to stay fit. The main purpose is to stay fit. Okay, so we should all, every one of us should try to stay fit. If suppose I am not fit, if suppose I don't feel fit, okay, if suppose I do not feel fit, then I will not be happy, I will not be satisfied. Okay, so it's necessary to also be fit, to also feel fit. How will you be able to feel fit or be fit? You have to exercise, you have to be active. Okay, you might not do particular exercises, or you might not hit the gym, but even if you do not go to the gym, even if you do not do yoga or some other exercises, you can stay active, you can walk. Walking is also a very good habit which will help you to stay fit. So exercise can be of any form, but be active, which will help you to remain positive, which will help you to change your lifestyle, and which will eventually help you to develop your self-esteem. The next point is spend time on personal hygiene and presentation. So hygiene is also another very important part of life. Okay, so we must maintain good personal hygiene. Okay, so you know what hygiene is: taking good care of our body, for example taking bath on a regular basis, and washing our hair, keeping our body clean, keeping our body parts clean, keeping ourselves clean, washing our clothes. Okay, so these things are a part of personal hygiene. So you must take out some time to also take care of your personal hygiene. So you must spend some time on a regular basis on personal hygiene. Okay, and also the way you look, the way you dress up, you must take care of your clothing as well. The way you dress up is also something which will help you to boost up your confidence. Okay, now looking good, wearing good clothes does not mean that you have to buy expensive clothes, you have to buy branded clothes. Okay, you have to wear clean clothes. Okay, you have to wear clean clothes, iron clothes. That's what I mean by saying you have to wear good clothes. You need to look good means you need to look clean, you need to look fresh. Okay, you should not look tired, or you should not look dirty. How will you look dirty? If you wear dirty clothes, if you do not comb your hair properly. Okay, so you have to take care of yourself from tip to toe. You have to take care of your hair, you have to take care of what you're wearing, your accessories, your shoes, your nails, and everything, which will help you to boost up your energy, which will help you to boost up your confidence as well. Okay, so this is how you can change your lifestyle, which will help you to adopt a positive lifestyle. The next point is letting go of perfection. Now A lot of people are not at all satisfied in their life or are not at all happy in their life. Why? Because they want to be perfect. They want everything around them to be perfect. They want everything they do to be perfect, which is not possible. Okay, which is not at all possible, because we are human beings and I have already mentioned that we are imperfect. Okay, and we must accept the imperfection, which will help you to stay happy and satisfied in life. So let go of perfection. Okay, do not just force yourself, do not just push yourself to be perfect, because we are not perfect, we cannot become perfect. Okay, release that pressure, release that stress of being perfect. Once you are able to do so, once you are able to release the stress of being perfect, things will fall onto the track. Okay, things will become easier for you and you will see a lot of changes in your own life. Do not force yourself to be perfect, do not stress yourself to be perfect. Release that stress of becoming perfect, which will eventually help you to develop your self esteem. Now, how will you be able to do so? Number one, forgive yourself. So even if you have done certain mistake in the past, try to of course rectify the mistake, but do not be like I should have not done this, and do not be like blaming yourself all the time. Do not keep on blaming yourself all the time for something that you have done in the past. If you had done some mistake, try to rectify it and forgive yourself, which will help you to move forward. If you do not forgive yourself, you will not be able to move forward and you will not be able to see life in a different way. You will not be able to accept the changes. Okay, so forgiving yourself is one way to letting go of perfection. Okay, next is accept if you make mistakes. We are human beings and we can make mistakes. Now, whenever you make mistake, of course, we should try not to make a lot of mistakes, but we cannot be like, I will never make any mistake. I will never be make any kind of mistake is something that should be out of our mind. Okay, because we are human beings. That's what chasing perfection is. If I am like, I will never make any mistake, I want everything to be perfect, that's what when you are chasing perfection. But you are not supposed to chase perfection, you are supposed to release the stress of perfection. Okay, how will you be able to do so? Of course, we should try not to make mistakes, and if you make certain mistakes, do not be like I have not done this or I cannot forgive myself because I have done this. No, accept it. Accept if you have made some mistake, which will help you to overcome it, which will help you to rectify your mistake. Okay, so this is how you can develop your self-esteem. This is how you can learn to love yourself. This is how you can learn to respect yourself. So that's all about self-esteem, students. If you have any kind of doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts, students? Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
Yes,
there
ma'am.
is there anyone who has any doubt?
Mm. Ma'am, can you share
No,
the
ma'am.
slides in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, yes, I will definitely do so. I will share all the notes in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So go through the notes and let me know if you have any kind of doubt. Okay. And I would also like to add one thing. These are only some of the ways to develop self-esteem. There are several other ways as well. Okay. So do not just think that these are the only ways to develop self-esteem. These are only some of the ways, and there are a lot of other ways also to develop self-esteem. Okay, now if you get this question in exam, suppose you get this question, how to develop self-esteem, you can of course write whatever I have explained you, and you can also write something of your own, but it should be relevant. Your answers should be relevant. Okay, it should not be out of the context. It should not be something that makes no sense. If it makes sense, if it is relevant, of course you will get the mark. Okay, so that's all, students. I will share the notes in the WhatsApp group. Thank you everyone, and if somebody could not respond to the roll number, you can write it down in the chat box. Okay, then thank you everyone. Take care. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.